Charlie and the Troubled Forest.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful forest. They had a beautiful lake and beautiful animals. It was all covered up with amazing trees. A man named Charlie walked into the forest.
He was a muscular man with a deadly axe.
He had a huge beard and was 2 meters tall.
He was there for chopping down the trees because he hated the trees.
He only wanted that wood to make houses and become a millionaire.
The birds were just paralyzed, chirping all around and scared that the trees would fall out and hurt them.
Other animals just ran away, but the birds stayed to defend their houses.
They didn't want to die, they wanted to live.
They were crying with tears and felt sad that the woodcutter will cut their houses.
After 3 hours, the forest was looking deadly, destroyed, and the animals were starving.
The forest was gray and dead.
After some minutes, the animals gathered to make a plan to take Charlie out of the forest.
Charlie looked around and realized that he needed help. Charlie took out his phone and called his best friend, Chris.
Meet me in the forest. I need your help. Chris came over and he talked right away. He looked around and said, "Did you cut all this tree?"
Charlie said,
"Yes, I'm gonna be rich." He stared at Charlie in disbelief.
"Dude,
the animal's plan was to dig a hole and put fake grass over so that Charlie would fall down in it. Unfortunately, Charlie knew exactly how fake grass looked like, so he avoided the hole.
The animals felt so disappointed.
Chris got really mad at Charlie because he cut all the trees down. They got into a big argument.
you're not going to get rich at the cost of animals' life.
You could do many more things to be rich. You could be a singer, a firefighter, a constructor, a policeman, a soccer player, and you choose to chop trees," said Chris. Since Charlie wasn't listening to Chris, he decided to give Charlie a lesson. So he gave him a magic acorn that would turn him into a squirrel, so he would feel how the animals were feeling. As a squirrel, Charlie only ate nuts, but he couldn't find any, and he thought, "I cut all trees that had nuts on them." He was worried he would starve to death. He has also lost his house. "What a mess I made," he thought.
Charlie said, "What have I done? I am starving, and so are the animals. I should stop chopping trees now." Chris came back with a bag full of magical tree seeds and told him to start planting.
Charlie and Chris started planting the trees, and all of a sudden, the animals joined and helped. Since they were magical seeds, the trees started growing rapidly. The animals played with joy. Since the seeds were magical, Charlie bit into one thumb because he was so hungry and became human again for doing good deed. In return, Charlie and Chris made a special home where the animals would be protected from now on.
But Charlie and Chris didn't stop with just helping the animals. They had really been changed in this experience. Charlie learned that even the smallest parts of nature matter. Because he learned this lesson, he kept his magic and could turn into a squirrel whenever nature needed a superhero. Chris learned that friendship and open-mindedness can change the world. Because of this, he got a superpower to become a best friend to many people, and he changed their life with his kindness. Together, These two friends committed to learning and sharing so that more people could learn these lessons too, which is why they wrote this tale, for me and for you. Charlie and the Troubled Forest by Charlie and Chris.